So we've loaded the BMW CS map on the car now with the BOOTMOD software, and let's see if there's a difference with power delivery on the car. Now with the CS map, this car is supposed to make 339 kilowatt, and let's actually feel if we can get that power down. And to swap these maps take like 5 minutes. We just went from stock to CS in 5 minutes. Let's go for it. Oh, definitely much more power. Much more power. And much more power at the bottom. You can feel it's much more powerful at the bottom. And that wasn't even pushing the car extremely hard. That was in comfort. We're gonna do a run in sport now, and let's just see what the car feels like. Definitely more powerful. You can even hear that there's things inside the car that's vibrating more. That's how much difference the map actually makes to the car. So it's definitely a difference between stock and this. We'll give it one more pull to hear what it sounds like. Oh, hey, chase. Yeah, we're reaching faster speeds, definitely. So the CS map is a quick option if you want more power on the car. Obviously everything else on the car is stock standard. We've just loaded the map on the car and we immediately bumped the power up to 339 kilowatt. Now of course you can verify the exact kilowatt by putting the car on the dyno and see what it does. But what I can immediately tell you is that there's a big difference between stock and the CS map. If your wife is going to drive this car with a CS map and you don't tell her, she's going to tell her this car feels different. That much I can tell you. Okay, cool. So we've loaded another map on the car now. We've loaded the ethanol mixture map. Now, of course, you can just put ethanol in the car and you'll get a better octane. But now what we've done is we've actually loaded the BOOTMOD ethanol map, and it's basically a stage 1 map, but it compensates for the ethanol mixture as well. So you get much more performance out of the map, and you can run a much more aggressive map. So let's see what this map does. Just gonna get around here. We're in sport mode, running the ethanol map now, and we want to see a difference. Is there a difference? Oh yes. So the big difference is that the traction control light keeps on flickering. That's one of the big differences. You can feel that this car wants to break traction. Obviously we're not in a track environment where we can actually push the limits and see what's the max you can get out of this map, but it definitely feels like the car is much more aggressive, and even the upshifts, you can feel that the upshifts is much more aggressive, and the car just wants to go. It just wants to go. It's actually quite a shame that we're not in the track environment, because I'd be able to push this car more. Let's put it in sport mode, and then let's just see if there's even a little bit more that we can get out of the car. Sport mode and then manual. Yeah, definitely. Jeez. Some wheel spin there changing. So obviously you won't be running the ethanol map every day. We did put in a mixture now of 15 liters just to get the right mixture for the amount of fuel that's inside the car now. But we've definitely showcased now quickly how you can get maximum power out of a F80 M3 without even going to a tuner. The BOOTMOD software that we loaded on the car now is so easy to load. You can actually just do it yourself. You can do it at home. You can just use your laptop and you can quickly flash the car, and you can just add much more power to what's already an insane package. So in conclusion, which software should you put on your car? Well, that's totally up to you. You can go JB4, you can go custom tune, or you can go BOOTMOD. BOOTMOD software is obviously very versatile. it allows you to quickly switch your maps, and you can quickly go to stock as well. So if you take your car in for a service, I'm not warranting that the dealership's not going to pick up any software, but you can revert your car easily back to stock by using the BOOTMOD software. Now, of course, there are much more aggressive maps that you can load onto the car, but you will need additional hardware fitted to the car if you want to load some stage 2 maps on the car to get the maximum power out of this engine, which I encourage you to do, because this platform is amazing, and it's just one of those things where BMW have pulled it off. And I think they're so good at these dual charge turbo twin scroll engines now that Toyota even realized, look, these guys are doing something right, and they've borrowed the engine for the new Supra from BMW. Well, they basically borrowed the whole car, isn't it? Because the interior is also BMW. That's a video for another day. My name is Kurt from Wheel Index. I hope you have fun with your F80 M3 and you're a bit more informed now with when it comes to options and what type of maps you can load on your car. Catch you back next time. Cheers.